Welcome Sagittarius to your August money and career reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this month. Sagittarius, I'm going to start off with your oracle cards. This is going to give us the core energies coming through for you this month. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Sagittarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Get Financially Educated, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this message is for Sagittarius, please. And we have Nine of Swords, Judgment, and the Ten of Pentacles. Now Sagittarius, when we get this message, Get Financially Educated, you're being asked to be 100% responsible for your financial life, your financial growth, and your financial independence, and not to leave it in anybody else's hands. And of course, to become responsible and to control your financial life effectively, you have to know what you're doing. Now, I do see that for some of my Sagittarians, you've been quite anxious and worried about certain areas of your financial life. And Sagittarius, it could be that you're extremely worried that you don't have a retirement plan in place, or you're extremely worried that you're not saving money every month, and if you suddenly lost your income, what would you do? I do feel that this is being driven by a lot of sleepless nights. What am I going to do? How am I going to organize it? I don't want to be left in a bad position. Now, with Judgment coming through here, we've got our angel blowing the trumpet, and you, my dear Sagittarians, are being asked now to stand up. And it doesn't matter where you are in life, Sagittarius. This is the month you're being asked to really understand where you stand financially and what you can do and how you can do it to improve it so that you can alleviate all the stress and worry. Now, the wonderful card we have here is Ten of Pentacles, which is an extremely comforting confirmation card. It tells you very simply and very beautifully, Sagittarius, that when you take control of your finances and you look at it honestly, and even if at the moment it's not huge and massive, but you have a plan and you know where you're going. And for many of my Sagittarians, I would even recommend speaking to somebody you know, perhaps a friend or a family member who's very good with money and understands how money grows and works. And if you can afford it, maybe it would even be a good idea to speak to somebody professional to see what they can suggest and advise you on how to invest your money so that it grows for you. Whatever you decide to do, as long as you decide to do something, Sagittarius, I see that you are going to place yourself ultimately in the energy of Ten of Pentacles. So even if it's just starting off with a small savings plan, or you start a retirement plan, or something quite simple, ultimately it's going to work in your best benefit with Ten of Pentacles coming through. Ten of Pentacles tells me, my dear Sagittarians, that you will be able to grow your finances in a way that it gives you the abundance and the security that you are seeking. Ten of Pentacles is a wonderful card of abundance, and it speaks to us of abundance in the area that we are speaking about, career, money, and finances. So, my dear Sagittarius, stand up, take action, take control of the situation, because I do believe if you do, the outcome is going to be more than you dreamt of. Now let us move on and see what Think Before You Ask is all about, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this message is for Sagittarius. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, and the Lovers. 3 major arcana cards coming out, so we know, Sagittarius, that this is a very big message coming through. Now, what we are seeing with the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool is a very big change coming about in your financial life. So this could be something to do with your job, something to do with a career. It could be starting a business or expanding a business. It could be buying a home or moving homes. It's a big energy. And with both the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, we see that there is an element of a leap of faith involved. Now this message, Think Before You Ask, is just coming through, Sagittarius, asking you to know what you're getting into, because we are speaking about a very big and significant change. So this is really similar to, be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. So this very big and dramatic change is going to be coming through, and I do feel for many of you it involves some kind of partnership or agreement. So this could be signing a contract with a new boss. This could be agreeing to a big promotion in your existing company and taking on much more responsibility. This could be, my dear Sagittarius, that you and a friend or an acquaintance decide to go into business together. This could also be, my dear Sagittarius, that you and, say, your significant other agree to do something really big and bold, like pack your bags, give up your apartment, and travel around the world for a year and work remotely. And what I'm seeing here is really exciting and very, very positive. The only thing you need to do is to be really aware of everything that this entails, so that you don't catch any shocks and surprises along the way. So if you, my dear Sagittarius, say yes to a really big promotion, and all of a sudden you find yourself managing, say, a team of 10, and you've never managed people before, be prepared for that. Do your homework. Yes, it's wonderful to dive in, and I am all for the big change, but as long as you know exactly what you're getting into, and you do your homework behind the scenes, and speak to people, what's the best way to manage people? Are there systems in place? Can you give me advice and guidance? Then, my dear Sagittarians, I do feel that this is going to be an exceptionally exciting move for you, and I do think this change is going to be very blessed in a way and help you get out of an existing comfort zone, grow and expand. I do believe this is going to be an exciting, abundant journey for you. Now let's move on and see what Choose Your Thoughts Wisely are all about. So we just want to see now what this is for Sagittarius, please. And we have Page of Pentacles, Death, and the Page of Wands. Oh, this is very nice, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, there is a very big change coming in for you this month. And we saw this with our Wheel and the Fool, and now with Death. When Death comes in, it's like the cherry on the top of the confirmation. It's telling me that your life before is going to change dramatically and that there's no going back. And with our 2 pages coming out here, there's a wonderful, exciting start, which is depicting what we saw here. but there's no going back. So as soon as you commit to what this is and you say, okay, I understand what it's all about. I'm in. Let me see where it takes me. This message, choose your thoughts wisely, is about being prepared mentally and emotionally for this incredible change about to happen. Because of course, my dear Sagittarius, things don't go 100% smoothly. And so when you hit that first hurdle and that first block in the road, you're being asked not to immediately go to the energy of, oh my gosh, what have I done? I'm not ready for this. I'm not prepared for this. I've made a huge mistake. They want you to recognize that all that hurdle is part of the process. You will find the answers. You will get over the hurdle and you will move on. With your 2 pages coming out, there is a wonderful fresh start coming. There's a lot of potential here for growth and expansion when it comes to your abundance. And my dear Sagittarius, you're ready. Don't underestimate yourself. Don't second guess that excited feeling within you. Even though you're starting from the beginning, embrace it with all you've got, because what I see here, this is going to be one of the most exciting periods for you. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you an abundant and prosperous month, and I am sending you all so much love.